The Bitcoin price action is right now creating a barrel channel towards the downside, and I think that this is a gigantic bear trap we're currently creating. So make sure to watch the video till the end, because I will be exactly explain what currently is going down. I will be going over the most important charts in Bitcoin. I will be talking about the CME gap and much more important data that will determine where the market is heading towards next. I will sharing my next Bitcoin trade setup, an update on my Bitcoin short position, and much more important stuff. So don't forget to watch this video till the end. Can we once again slap up those likes back above 500? That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the imminent short term, and the reason why I currently think that this barrel channel towards the downside we're currently creating after we've seen the significant dump towards the downside is a trap, is because right now we are seeing, of course, the momentum on the RSI climbing significantly towards the upside, what currently is indicating that on the short term we're creating a bullish divergence, what means that it is only going to be more than likely that we're going to be expecting to see a bounce here on the imminent short term. Maybe it's only going to be a bounce to $22,000, maybe it's only going to be to 22.4k, but at least it's likely to expect that we will be getting somewhat of a bounce within now and the coming 2 days for Bitcoin. And that is the reason also why I closed completely out of my short position, and why I'm also currently preparing myself for a next Bitcoin trade. If I'm looking at the 4-hourly time frame, we can currently start to see that we are approaching this very important level of support, and currently we started to touch it. Of course, we can still go a little bit lower to 21.4, 21.3, and 21.2, and I will give you an update about how we will be trading this in a second from now on. But currently, we are indeed approaching critical support. If we do break below this level, I am expecting that the next target is going to be $20,000. Of course, $20,000 comes in towards that CME gap, so it is going to be likely that we potentially are going to fill up that CME gap as well here. So be aware, $20,000, it's still a CME gap over there. And I wouldn't be surprised if we actually see a very big sweep towards the downside and then a move back up here. If we do manage to find support around this level, it could also very well mean that we will already bounce from this range right here. Most certainly, this is going to be an important level of support, since like you can see in the past, it provided significant resistance, and it's going to be more than likely that we're at least going to see a strong bounce from off this level. Once also looking at the symmetrical triangle, we can currently see that we are having that breakdown and that we had a perfect rejection, and right now we already actually reached our price target, maybe like a few dollars off, but we can already say we reached our price target. Really, where I'm expecting the big support is going to come in here is around 21.3k. That's still a little bit lower. That's really the 4-hour resistance that most likely will be providing strong support. So if we do move down, 21.3k is going to be a big level of support. But really, I think next week's the markets will be extremely volatile, and the reason why here is because on Valentine's Day, and be aware, this data is coming out on Valentine's Day, so if you do have a date, maybe think about rescheduling your date to a different date, because on the 14th of February, Valentine's Day, we will be having the US inflation / core inflation data come out here, and usually they tend to affect the market significantly. So if the inflation is going to come in lower than the consensus, so 6.2%, the markets will most certainly push up very quickly. And also with the core inflation, if it's going to come in lower than the consensus, the market is going to be pumping up very quickly. I think core inflation is the most important one to look at. Yeah, currently the projection is that it's going to come in around 5.5%. So is it going to be dropping more than 0.2%? The market could react very positively towards that. And what is also very interesting to consider is that, of course, inflation is calculated year on year, and you can see from December to January 2022, inflation jumped by 0.5%, what means that it will be having a less significant effect on the inflation reports right now, because it's calculated year on year. If we really calm down faster, the markets can pump very quickly, and then we will actually see this beautiful touch of this level of support, and then a beautiful big bounce back towards the upside, and that could really lead towards more positive price action. And you can also see, if we're really going to compare Bitcoin towards the S&P 500 right now, is that the S&P 500 didn't really drop so hard, and of course the reason why Bitcoin also dropped so hard was purely due to the bearish price structure, and of course due to the ban on staking. So yeah, that is really the reason why we're moving down so quickly. And usually if we move the opposite way of the S&P 500, we could also reverse very quickly, and that is real quickly what I want to be pointing out, and that is also one of the many reasons why I'm actually currently looking at that long position. Currently, my long position is not entered. I am still waiting to enter it. And the way how I am going to be entering it is exactly like this. So let me quickly go towards this Bitcoin USD tether chart. And you can see, first of all, in my order history, you can see clearly in my close P&L that I made more than $3,000 profit from my last trade here. And currently I am looking to open up a new trade. So what I'm going to be doing with my new trade, you can see it already over here. I am planning to scale in towards my trade here. You can see on 21.5k I will be buying a bit, on 21.4k I will be buying a bit, on 21.3k I will be buying a bit, and I will be buying massive amounts on 21.2k. So as the market continues to go down here, if we do see more moves towards the downside, I am going to scale in towards this long position. I am getting ready for the next Bitcoin trade, and I think it's going to be towards the upside. So whenever we do touch that 21.3k, this is of course on the bitfinex chart, but whenever we touch this line right here, I'm going to be entering my long positions, and that is on the Bybit chart somewhere around 21.4k. So I am really getting ready right now for my next trade. If you are interested in trading yourself as well, make sure to check out Bybit. If you sign up an account using the link in the description, you can currently claim a $30,000 deposit bonus, and if you sign up without the link, you only get like 4,000. So make sure to check it out in the link in the description. And if you're living in the US, you can check out BitGet. BitGet allows you to trade from off the US without KYC, without VPN, and you can also claim $20,000 if you sign up using the link in the description. Furthermore, there are some signs of worry right now playing out here on this market. Of course, if I'm looking at the 2-day MACD, we can currently see that we're having a bearish crossover, and the last time it happened, it was on this candle right here, and you know what happened afterwards. So we saw even more bearish momentum. So yeah, we just crossed bearish on the 2-day MACD. This could be a sign of worry. So I want to point this out. There are definitely signals flashing right now that are not necessarily the best signals to be looking at. But still, if we will ever touch the legendary support line yet again, what's somewhere around $17,000 right now, if we were to come down very quickly right now, I will notify you straight away in the channel. So don't forget to subscribe. I've talked about the legendary support line almost every single day on this range right here. People were getting annoyed by it, but I was trying to tell people that this legendary support line is an absolutely once in a lifetime opportunity to be buying Bitcoin at such a price. So whenever we will ever retrace towards this level, whether it's going to be today, whether it's going to be in the future, I will notify you. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.